MCA grounds for the second game of today between HNB Assurance and Commercial Credit. This is Fairfirst Division F 20-over League Tournament 2026. The first game ended in a win for Commercial Bank B team. Now it's all about HNB Assurance and Commercial Credit. It'll be another cracking game in this evening as well. Now it is the toss time. Let's move down to the toss. Over to Ricky.
Second game for today here at the MCA grounds. HNB Assurance taking on Commercial Credit. We have the two captains, Dulanjana Vijayasinghe for HNB Assurance and Prabhash Chaturanga for Commercial Credit. Our match referee, Mr. Sena Nandavira. Prabhash will toss the coin. Heads is the call. Heads it is. Dulanjana, you have won the toss, and what have you decided to do?
We're going to bat first.
Any specific reason behind that?
No, I think last two games we chased down, so it's a good opportunity to bat first and see how the team puts some runs on the board. So as a team we discussed to take that chance. Yeah, so that's the reason behind it.
So far the tournament has gone well, unbeaten, so everything is in place?
Yeah, everything in place. So we won 3 games out of 3. So boys looks good. They're in good shape. So hopefully we can win this game also.
What do you think is a good score? I know shorter boundaries here at MCA. Batting first, what is a good score to defend?
I think if we can score 170, 180 plus, it will be a good score. Yeah, so we are targeting that.
Good luck for today's game.
Thank you, thank you.
Prabhash, if you had won the toss, what would you have done?
We also bat first, I think.
So now we have to chase. Dulanjana says 170. What do you think is a good score to defend, try and chase down?
No, last game also we have chased down 150 within 15 overs, so it's no worries about toss.
It has been up and down tournament so far. Important game today?
Yeah, this is a must-win game.
Good luck for today's game.
Thank you, sir.
So there you go. HNB Assurance have won the toss and decided to bat first.
Thank you, Ricky. So HNB won the toss and they are batting first. These are the two teams. Commercial Credit MCA Division F team. Prabhash Chaturanga, the captain. Buddhika Tennakon. Chandaka Vanigasekara. Daniru Vikramarachi. Samavena. Daniru Wanyarachi and Dulanga Chatumaduka. Nilusha Uttamadasa. Pasindu Pereira. Sanchana Lanka. Shalita De Silva. Yakub Faumir and Purna Hiroshika Chandrasekara. HNB Assurance team. Captained by Dulanjana Vijayasinghe. Abhishek Jayavira. Dasu Nabe Vardana. Isuru Sampath, Lahiru Sitpriya, Milinda Sanjay, Pasindu Patum, Sangit Piris, Tariq Nazir, Dasis Manchanayaka and Ravin Alexander. An experienced team with HNB Assurance. They have been commanding in this tournament. They've got a good bowling lineup, pretty good spinners. And now the players are walking into the middle as the umpires are taking the early steps before the game. These are the two opening batters for HNB Assurance. They have been brilliant in this tournament so far. Both attacking batters. They've proved and tested their abilities so far in this tournament. They are unbeaten. And this is the opening bowler, Faumir for Commercial Credit. So Abhishek, the opening batter for HNB, will be taking guard against Faumir. Talking about weather, It's not going to be a dark day. Clear skies since morning. As you can see now from our production team of Sportylk giving us these pictures. Very clear skies, but few clouds gathering around the ground, and there were few times that we saw clouds gathering up in the morning as well. But so far the news is good, the news is positive. It's good for cricket. And Farmir is getting ready. He has got the markings right, and we are ready for the first ball of this game as HNB Assurance taking on Commercial Credit. Good delivery, a flat fast delivery by Jakub Faumir. Looks to be somebody who is bowling with some pace. This is Abhishek Jayavira, 32 matches, 33 innings, so that's interesting. 700 runs and 80 is his highest score, averaging 26, nearly 27. Again a good delivery. Bowling with fire is Jakub Faumir. Faumir statistics: 13 matches, 13 innings, 20 wickets, best of 5 for 32. So he's someone who can take wickets if he gets going. Bowls really fast. We saw in the first two deliveries. Driven nicely and nicely fielded as well in the covers by Pasindu. These are the efforts that will lift your team, lift the bowler's spirits as well. A single taken as Dasunabe Vardhana is taking up the strike now. 35 matches, 920 runs, best of 120, averaging very close to 28 and a strike rate of 160. That's good numbers for you. So this will be a nice battle to watch between pace and a power hitter. Bowling well is Faumir. Just given away a single in this over. The batters are taking a good look at the ball and how the pitch behaves. Nothing much will be different. We are playing on a matting. Oh, good delivery. That was under the bat and straight to the keeper. He couldn't collect it even. Chanaka behind the stumps. A slightly slingy action for Faumir. That was onto the stumps and put away nicely by Dasun. That's the first boundary of this game. In the third delivery he faced. That was there to be hit. There was no fielder down there. Went to the boundary. That ends the first over. HNB Assurance 5 for no loss. This is the batting card so far. Still the early stages for the batting card. Abhishek Jayavira 1 run and Dasunabe Vardhana on 4. We are in the second over of this game. They've got a list of very good batters. Thus is Manjanaik at 6. A pretty good lineup of batters as well as bowlers. Now Buddhika Tennakon is taking up the bowling. 6 matches, 2 wickets so far. But numbers can improve. A slight inward movement, as you can see. Abhishek for a moment thought that there was a single, but decided against it as Dasun from the non-striker's end sent him back. Oh, that's good bounce by Buddhika Tennakon. Not bowling with much pace, but still these type of bowlers can be challenging. The bounce will be varying like that, just like that. Tennakon doing well at the moment. 3 dot deliveries in this over. Jakub Faumir bowled the first over. He could have ended it up with a single. Driven and nicely stopped by the fielder at backward point. That's Daniru. Just a single so far in this over of Buddhika Tennakon. Now Dasun is taking a good look around the ground. This is a batter who has scored runs in this tournament so far. Oh, that's the first wicket going down. The important wicket of Dasun. Buddhika Tennakon was setting him up. It hit the inside part of the bat and took easily. So Dasun has to walk back as HNB Assurance 1 down for 6. Tennakon bowling his first over, taken a wicket, given away just a single. Last ball coming up. Good delivery, a big appeal, a loud appeal by the wicket keeper, but the umpire is unmoved. The replay could be interesting. Slightly on that knee roll. 2 overs done, 6 for 1.
In the heart of Colombo.
Faumir the paceman is continuing. Now around the wicket to the left-hander, Abhishek Jayavira. Faumir got to stay in that target on the 3 stumps. just to remind you, in the first over, he bowled 5 deliveries for 1 run and gave away the boundary in the last delivery. So it's all about patience and building up to the game. Yorker on the offside. That was a chance going down. A difficult chance indeed. It was going with some pace and it was bounced off the bat as well. Well, all happening in the first 3 overs in this game. This could be a cracker. Both of the teams are in strong positions in their tables. Now, Fahmy running in. Faster and straight on that target. A loud appeal from all the fielders around the bat. That was very close to. That was on the back leg. Few lucky breaks for these batters from HNB Assurance. Now Lahiru, the new batter, is still to get off the mark. He's finding it difficult to see the ball. Oh, beautiful shot. That's one for the photographers. Beautiful on drive. Over the head of the bowler. He was ready this time. He knew there was pace. Nicely timed it over the head of the umpire. Second boundary in this match. Oh, a wild full toss. But he was lucky that there was protection at the boundary. Fahmy, straight down leg, and it was a full toss. Lahiru must be frustrated with himself. All in all, a good over for the batting team. 6 runs off it so far. 1 more ball to go. Called a wide. That was over the head of the batter. Yes, the right call by the umpire. Full toss on the offside and rightly put away by Abhishek Jayavira. That was rocketing back to the boundary. Beautiful. So Fahmy conceding another boundary in the last delivery. 3 more overs. 2 more overs for him. 3 overs done. 17 for 1.
In the heart of Colombo.
Buddhika Tendukon to bowl his second over, got 1 wicket and conceded just 1 run in his first over. Now Lahiru is facing. Lahiru is not one of those batters. He's a good batsman. He's got experience in the Premier level. Another single. Will it be called leg byes? Yes. Not off the bat. Buddhika Tennakon doesn't offer much pace, but he's a thinking bowler, a thinking cricketer. He can do the damage. Again, pushing the batsman onto the back foot. We saw in the last over, Abhishek Jayavira was on the front foot and played a brilliant cover drive for 4. Abhishek is down the wicket, and that's over the mid-off fielder. Another boundary for Abhishek Jayavira. This is a good battle between the bat and ball. If you remember the first ball that Abhishek Jayavira faced in this over, he was pushed back to the back foot and then he walked down the wicket for the next delivery. Good thinking by the youngster. Guided away for a single after that boundary. Six runs so far in this over. 2 more deliveries to go. Now the fielders are rushing to their spots. Tennakon is ready. A yorker, a slow yorker. Now bowling these dot balls are important. Another single to Lahiru. That ends the 4th over. HNB Assurance 23 for 1. 24 for 1 in fact. 24 for 1 after 4 overs. Now Pasidu Pereira has been brought into the attack. The first change of spin. Pasidu Pereira. 9 matches, 13 wickets. That suggests that he is a wicket taker. Best bowling of 5 wickets for 24. Slow through the air. And he's bowling inside the power play. That's an asset to have in your team. In there, but it's in the gap. That's running down to the boundary. That's 4. Now the run rate is going up. The fielder had no chance of taking that. Oh, no spin there. Went on with the arm. Lairu was expecting that to be turned. A late cut, a quick single and a quick return by the fielder too. No harm done. Now Pasindu Pereira against the left-hander. This could be interesting. We saw a pretty good arm ball that he bowls. So this can go on with the arm and hit the pads. Or maybe if it turns, that slip fielder will come into play. Just like I said it, that's the wicket. And the slip fielder was in the game. Abhishek Jayavira departs. There was a bit of spin and some bounce. He's a happy man, Pasindu Pereira. Abhishek Jayavira scored 12 of 14. HNB Assurance 29 for 2. Last ball coming up in the 5th over as Pasindu Pathum is out to bat. 42 matches, an experienced player, more than 1,000 runs, averaging 39 and a strike rate of 104. Definitely who can play the anchor role. Short and wide, but he missed out this time. Pasindu Pathum, a good over, comes to an end. 29 for 2 after 5 overs.
So 29 for 2 after 5 overs. A big swash at that one outside the off stump. Buddhika Tennakoon, the bowler, he's picked up a wicket already into his 3rd over. He's been very good so far with the ball. There's a bit of pace, quick arm action. That went through quickly to the wicket-keeper's gloves. So Lairu and Pasindu, they have a job to do here. Because at the moment, they're batting really well. At the moment, they're bowling really well. Beg your pardon, Commercial Credit. HMB Assurance have some work to do here. They won the toss. They elected to bat first. Just trying to see how they will go batting first. They have been the unbeaten team, winning all their games so far. Just trying options. You never know in a knockout game if you will have to bat first. Just want to experiment and see how it will go. And Commercial Credit to their credit, have done really well in this first 5 overs, keeping them to just 6 runs per over. Most importantly, picking up 2 crucial wickets. This opens the face, runs it towards the offside. Will pick up a single. Some good young players in this lineup, no doubt, for HMB Assurance. Abhishek Javeda, he's out for 12. Dasunabe Wardana, Lairu Sitpriya. Pasindu Pathum is a very good player. He's the one to watch out for. Ravin Alexander to come, Isuru Sampath. Tarsis Manchanayaka. Now he's a player to watch, the former Royal captain. Then the experienced and Dulanjana Vijay Singh. Sangeet Peer is the wicket keeper. Milind Sanjay, Tariq Nazir. Quite a strong lineup. Commercial credit, Nilu Shutma, Charlita De Silva, Sanchana Lanka, Shana Kamanika Sekar Prabhat Chaturanga, Yakub Faumir, Pasindu Pereira, Dulanga, making up their team as well. It's competitive, no doubt about it. This game, we'll look at the points table at the moment. These two groups are in Group D, these two teams. HMB Assurance, 3 wins out of 3. They're on 6 points, so they're up there. At the other end, Commercial Credit have some work to do. They have played 3, won 1, lost 2. Just 2 points. So this is an important game for them. Pizza Hut in the second place with 3 games, 2 wins, 1 loss. So Commercial Credit have to try and win today to keep themselves in the hunt to come into the top 2 of the group. If they win today, they'll go to 4 points. There will be 5 games each. So this is their 4th game, so it's very important that they get on. 6 overs done, 33 for 2. D group is these 2 teams. HMB Assurance, Pizza Hut, Attire Private Limited, Commercial Credit, EB Crazy and Citrek Group. So this is the 4th game for these 2 teams. There you go, as you see it on our screens. The 4th game they're playing. And Commercial Credit will be looking to come into that top 3 if they win today. HMB Assurance will certainly cement them place for the next round with a win today from their group. It's a very, very important match. Earlier today we had a couple of games as Pasindu Pereira into his 2nd over. Today we had a couple of games here. As you know, Commercial Bank beat Siam City Cement by 6 wickets. And down at the Dharmapala College grounds in Panipitiya, MAS Active beat Ansel Lanka by 12 runs. So that group is turning out to be very competitive indeed. And the afternoon game at Panipitiya is between Sri Lanka Tobacco and Emma Kemi. Emma Kemi played 1-1-1. They have done well. They'll be looking to put more points on the table. So Pasindu Pereira operating. He's already picked up a wicket. Working it away on the onside. A lot of bottom hand into that shot. Enough protection though. Very strong player. Pasindu Pathum. He's been one of their better players in the tournament so far, especially with the bat. Again, a lot of bottom hand this time from Lahiru Sitpriya, just working it on the onside. That was short, asked to be hit. Pereira gets away with it. Pasindu Pathum will be disappointed. Pasindu the bowler, Pasindu the batter. Hope I don't get it mixed up. Short delivery nudged away on the offside. Picks up a single. Decent over. Just conceding 4 runs, a good one in fact. 7 done, 37 for 2.
in the heart of Colombo.
So Danil Bhavaniarachi has been given the ball for commercial credit. The task of the 8th over. Looking to drive. Oh, that beats the fielder. That was not good fielding. Get a couple of runs. Probably the ball spinning away from that field at backward point region. We'll take a look at that again. Right arm leg spinner. Yes, so that earlier one. Not much in his career so far, just 2 wickets. Economy rate now over 9 as well. He'll have a lot to improve here. That's in there. Oh, falls short of the fielder. He gave it an attempt, came for it, but unfortunately it was too deep on the offside. So Lairu Sidpriya living dangerously there. Going outside the off stump, flashing blade. Very lucky that fielder was deep. Sporty.lk bringing you these pictures live from the MCA grounds, Dharmapala College grounds, Panipitiya today. Takes it on the full, bangs it downtown. That's a good shot. Well executed. Didn't try to cross bat it, but he picked his spot. You could see intentionally wanted to go straight. He knew the fielder was very wide at long on. Again picked away through the onside. A good field in, puts in the slide. The throw comes in. They'll pick up a couple of runs. Slowly but surely you could see that HMB Assurance is looking to pick up their run rate now. 9 off that first over from Bhavaniarachi. 8 done, 46 for 2.
So what is the meaning of executed?
Goes for the back cut outside the off stump. Dulanga Chatumaduka has been introduced into the attack. Quite a long name, that one, Chatumaduka. Not a common name, I'll tell you. This has been powered through the offside. It's a very powerful strike off the ball, passing the Batum. Hits it really hard. And that one was in the slot. And look at that, it went like a bullet. There was no chance for that fielder, even though he was on the boundary. Probably 10 yards away. He's in excellent form, passing the Batum. This time hits it towards the long on. Passing the Batum has played 3 games, 3 innings, 107 runs, averaging 53 so far in this tournament. Dasun Abewardena, he's got 106 runs as well for HMB Assurance. Outside the off stump, up and over, extra cover. This time Lahiro beautifully played, intentionally. Placement absolutely perfect. I mentioned in the last over, they are looking to accelerate. Certainly they are. 9 of that last over. This over already 2 boundaries, 9 runs of it with 2 to go. The leading run scorer so far in the tournament is Anjana Orton for Camera.lk. 175 runs in 4 innings. He's been in superb form with strike rate of 135. Prabhat Dhananjay at Ansel in second place with 131 runs. Again, Kasun Madhushankar for Camera.lk as well in third place with 119 runs. But here, now suddenly HMB Assurance have turned on the gear. The accelerator is on. They are looking to use their experience. A few good players out there in the center. A few of them to come. Dangerous signs for Commercial Credit. I just wonder why they made this bowling change. I thought the last one was a decent one. They used their feet really well. So 9 done, 60 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo.
Sliding down the leg side, beat him in the air. Dani Ruwani Arachi. He will have to make some changes here. Last over win for 9. Oh, downtown it comes. Into those trees. That's out of here. Passing the baton. Moves to 17. Already the over starting to prove expensive. 7 of 2. Now they are doing some real damage here, these two players. Our match referee, Mr. Senanandavira, as always, very active on the ball. Doesn't relax. Probably Sena will have to improve his throwing skills. Serious as always. Enjoying the game. Former umpire. International umpire. Into the 10th over. So Dani Ruwani Arachi. Can he come back here? Can he pull it back? He's not going to let him do that. Pasindo Pathum, he's just blasting his way. Stand and deliver. Look at that. That went flat. Almost went for 6. HMB Assurance dressing room is very relaxed indeed because they know these players can put on the accelerator when needed. This is a very good batting at the moment. Missed out on that one. He will field the fielder fairly deep in the circle. We spoke about the leading run getters. Ravindra Kumar of Ansel Textile, leading wicket taker, 10 wickets. Deshan De Silva as well as of Ansel, 9 wickets in second place. And Kavisha Sampath with 9 wickets for Ansel. So all 3 Ansel Lanka players for second and third. That's a loose delivery. Called wide, very wide it was. Janath Ranasinghe we saw earlier for Commercial Bank. He's picked up 9 wickets as well. Picked up 4 today. So these two teams, in fact, don't have any of their leading. The leading is Sanjay Milinda Fernando for HMB Assurance. He's in 13th place with just 6 wickets. So that shows a huge difference in the bowling. Much better delivery. On the money. Didn't let him get under it. But that's a very expensive over so far. He's conceded 14 runs with 1 to go. So Lahiru Sitpri unable to get that away. 14 off the over, 10 done, 74 for 2.
$74 for 2 after 10 overs. Pasidu Pathum taking it on. And Lahiru at the other end is playing the supporting role now. Pasidu Pereira, the wicket taker, is back to bowl his third over. Going through his rituals. Down the ground powerfully, and it's through his legs. That's Faumir at long off boundary. Now you can see the confidence of the players, the confidence of the fielders have been broken down. Played again. Well fielded at the boundary by Lanka. Definitely saved 2 runs there. Pasidu Pathum 28 of 18. He's in an attacking mindset. He's hitting every ball. Pasidu Pereira taking his time. Beautiful. Another. Oh, that was a good take, but worth taking another look at it. The umpire is signaling 6. He took the catch, but he was on the boundary. Right there. Good take though. But a 6 for Pasidu Pathum. Now the single. It'll be up to Lahiru now. What will he do? Will he go for that single? Or will he go after Pasidu Pereira? Yes, he will. Again, not judging the bounce. Now these fielders are showing the lack of confidence as this partnership is growing at a good rate. $14 runs so far in this over. 14 runs. It'll stay. 11 overs done. 89 for 2. And the players are out for a drink. The batting card so far, Abhishek Jayavira and Dasuna Bewardana were the opening batters. Abhishek Jayavira scored 12 of 14. Pasindu Pereira got his wicket. Dasuna Bewardana was the first to go. Scored just 4 runs. Buddhika Tennukon got that wicket. Now Lahiru Sitpriya along with Pasindu Pathum building up a brilliant partnership. Pasindu Pathum is on a roll. Yakub Faumir 16 runs in his 2 overs. Buddhika Tennukon 11 runs in his 3 overs. Very economical and got a wicket. Pasindu Pereira 3 overs, 24 runs and a wicket. Daniru Wanyarachi was taking a beating. Now Prabhash Chaturanga, a new bowler, has been introduced. 10 matches, 8 wickets, best bowling of 4 for 29. Prabhash putting his men right where he wants them to. This is the look at the fielders. All on the boundary, on the leg side. Hit down the ground. Batters are running fast. 2 runs completed. Good work by the fielder down at long on. As you can see, good footwork. Another single to Pasindu Pathum. He moves up to 38 of 22. Now Lahiru Sitpriya, who is on 33 of 28. Down the ground powerfully. That's another 6. This time from Lahiru Sitpriya. He moves up to 39 now. Both of these batters are in an attacking mindset. They had a few sighters and then launched the attack. Good delivery. A beautiful Yorker. Now these are the deliveries that they should be bowling. Right on the block hole. Full toss and got the treatment it deserved. 6 runs to Pasindu Pathum. It's a no ball as well, so he'll get a free hit. Pasindu Pathum looking very dangerous. Easy height for him to launch it over the boundary at mid wicket. Single of the free hit. 17 runs so far in this over. 1 more delivery left. (18 to be exact). And that's another single as well. 19 runs off that over. Not a good option. 108 for 2 after 12. A brilliant partnership between Lahiru and Pasidhu. As another Pasidhu is running into ball his 4th over. Bowled really slow through the air. Now the danger man on strike. Pasidhu Pathum on 45 of 24. Just 5 runs short of a half century. Full toss. And the same treatment. A huge 6 over the boundary of mid-wicket. 50 up for Pasidhu Pathum. A brilliant half century. 25 deliveries to get his half century. And reaches it with a 6. It was there to be hit. Once more, and that's on the side screen. That's the second 6 of Pasidhu Pereira in this over. Now Pasidhu against Pasidhu. You know which Pasidhu is on the top. Another full toss. And that's another 6. That's the 3rd consecutive 6 in this over. Brilliant batting by Pasidhu Pathum. Well. These are huge 6s. Now they are waiting for another ball. As you can see, the projected score at the bottom of your screen is 201 now. If these two can go for another 5-6 overs, the damage will be done. It's already done at the moment. 127 on the board. And we are in the last delivery of the 13th over. A rare dot delivery. Pasidhu Pereira taking his time. Killing that momentum, probably. But a single to end the over by Pasidhu Pathum. He moves up to 64 as HNB Assurance move up to 128 for 2 after 13 overs.
In the heart of Colombo,
128 for 2 after 13 overs. Current run rate stays at 9.85. Pretty healthy. Now, commercial credit. Captain goes back to his paceman. Jakub Faumir is back. 16 runs conceded so far in his 2 overs. Pasidhu Pathum on 64 of 29 and Lahiru Sitpriya 42 of 32. Easy single on the leg side. Lots of vacant spaces there. Now Sitpriya on 42. 8 runs short of a half century. 2 hits away. Nicely played. Nicely into the gap. That's another boundary for Lahiru Sitpriya. He moves up to 46. This is brilliant batting by this pair. No risk involved. Six fours and a 6 so far in his innings. Lahiru Sitpriya on 46. Four runs away from a half century. They're running off for a single. Six runs so far in this over. Just 3 deliveries delivered. Pasindu Pathum, the aggressor, is on 65 of 30. Full toss on the leg side. No chance of stopping that. Now this is wayward bowling. Helping their way. HNB Assurance cruising. Boundary is coming thick and fast now. The current run rate is about 10. Slow delivery. Nicely stopped by Faumir. Put his foot down. 10 runs so far in this over. This is the replay. A slower ball. There was not enough pace for Pathum to work with. Last delivery coming up. A slight delay due to a stranger. Short and wide, nicely put into the gap. This is brilliant batting again. No chance of stopping Pasindu and Lahiru. Pasindu Pathum moves up to 73 now. Wherever he put it, it goes to a boundary. 14 overs completed. Lahiru Sitpriya on 47 and Pasindu Pathum on 73. A brilliant and a long partnership in a quick time. 142 for 2. Look at that. Pasindu Pathum and Lahiru Sitpriya. 113 runs between them of 56 deliveries. That's incredible. Prabhash Chaturanga is back to bowl his second over. He took a beating in the first over, 19 runs against him. Full toss on the offside. 2 runs for the taking. Good running by the batters. They are still in the hunger. Now Lahiru Sitpriya on 49 of 35 deliveries. That brings up his half century. A valiant knock by the number 3, Lahiru Sitpriya of 36 deliveries. Now raising his bat. As you can see, both of the batters have scored half centuries. Brilliant hit. But this should be taken, and it's taken by Faumir. That ends Pasidhu Pathum's innings. He played brilliantly since he came on. Finally, Prabhash Chaturanga getting a wicket, and the important wicket of Pasidhu Pathum. That was a good take. Not a hard one. Fingers pointing upwards. Pasidhu Pathum, a brilliant knock by him. 73 of 34. The half centurion and the top scorer so far. Hit 6 sixes and 5 boundaries. Strike rate of 214. Brilliant. HNB Assurance 145 for 3. The captain comes out to the crease. That's Dulanjana Vijay Singha. As you may know, an experienced cricketer, 48 matches, more than 1,000 runs, highest runs of 113, averaging 25, strike rate of 152, all good numbers. And also a very good rugby player. A national cap. Dulanjana is ready. Played respectfully. Chaturanga doing the right thing. Bowling it up to him. Trying to hit that block hole. Vijay Singha will look to hit some big shots as well. Good fielding. Good commitment by the bowler. Now the confidence is slowly coming up. Good appeal and given. That's the 4th wicket going down for HNB Assurance. 2 wickets in the same over for Prabhash Chaturanga. Dulanjana Vijay Singha couldn't do much. He's walking back. Nipped back in, hit the back leg. The umpire had no doubts. Dulanjana Vijay Singha didn't trouble the scorers. HNB Assurance 4 down, 445.
The last 10 overs have been outstanding for HMB Assurance. They're really powered on. 145 for 4 now with 5 to go. Looking very dangerous at the moment out there. Lairu has moved to 50 of just 36 balls. Das is Manchanayaka. And that's gone through. That's 4 more. Now this is too easy. You cannot afford to do that when you're already chasing a big total. Just taken on the full, driven down the ground, and it goes through. Passing to Pathum, 73 of 34, 5 4 6 sixes, strike rate of 214. That was a tremendous innings by him. Well supported by Lairu Sitpriya. Dulanjana Vijay Singh came and went. Now it's down to Dasis Manchanayaka, the former Royal captain. He's out there winning a Royal captain, we may call it, in the Battle of the Blues. Good to see him involved in this mercantile tournament. Picked up wickets. I think it was a hat-trick in the last game with the ball. Opening the ball in with his left arm orthodox. Has always been that chubby character since a very young age. So Danidu Vanyarachi, he's been expensive. He was taken apart from bypassing the Pathum. And now that misfield hasn't that's in there. Manchanayaka looking to go over the top. He's out. Oh, he's dropped him. Commercial Credit are losing their way here. They should have taken another wicket. There was a misfield that went for 4. Now an opportunity. Manchanayaka first delivery, a loose shot. Floated up there. He had to reach for it. Good bowling. Credit to the bowler. And that was a simple chance. And right through him that goes. The run scoring has been really good. Manchanayaka working it on the onside. He'll do well to give Lairu Sitpriya much as the strike as possible. They'll be looking to get to 200. And the other game happening at Pandipidia. Ceylon Tobacco. Batting first, 56 for 4 in 9.2 overs comparatively. Slow going there. Emma Kemi doing really well. But you never know. In a couple of overs, a game can change on its head. 16 done, 155 for 4. So Prabhash Chaturanga, he's picked up 2 wickets, though he's going at over 11 runs per over. Can they try and minimize this scoring rate? Can they restrict HMB to below 200? Commercial Credit, that's what they will want. The tournament has been up and down for them. We lost to 1-1. This is a big one, a big match. Must win game for them to keep their hopes alive in the tournament. Manchanayaka just didn't try to hit it too hard, just timing it into the outfield. Taken on the full, and that's 4 more. Sweetly timed. Not much effort in that one from Lairu Sitpriya. All he did was get it straight back past the bowler into the open spaces. He knew the fielder was too wide to come around. Timed it sweetly. Look at it, didn't try to hit it too hard. This is excellent batting, well controlled innings. He's taking on that mantle now to press down the accelerator. Goes for the big one. This time he tried to muscle it instead of trying to time the ball. He's lost his shape. Down towards the sweeper cover, just a single. So they'll pick up another one there. 7 off the over. 8 off the over. In fact, 17 done, 163 for 4.
In the heart of Colombo,
Driven down the ground. Just a single. So is that a boundary? Yes, it is. Another boundary to the total. 4 more. 1 year Rachi is proving very expensive. I think they don't have many options. They have to go to him. Picked up on the full and whipped through mid-wicket. This time through the offside. They'll get a couple of more runs. Oh, right through the legs. Commercial Credit are really falling apart now. Under pressure. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beaten in the air. Kane worked away through the onside. Just another single. That's in there. Manchanaka doesn't get hold of it. He could be out caught. He's looking for the big one. Didn't time it at all. Vanyarachi finally picks up a wicket. He's been very, very expensive today. His stats prove that right at the start when we saw it, he went at over 9 runs per over. And certainly today, once again, it has gone as over 9 runs per over. Looking to work it through the onside. He was not up to the pitch of the ball. And that's a good catch in the deep. 18 done, 173 for 5. Chaturanga will bowl the 19th. He's final. Goes straight down the ground. That's a powerful strike. That's out of here. That's a brilliant batting. He's really taken a liking to the bowlers, Lairu Sitpriya. 78 now of 49. 10 fours, 2 sixes. Tariq Nazia is the new batter. Was in the slot, but still needed to be put away. Goes for another one. It's out caught this time. Holds on to the catch. They needed to do that before. Hold on to all their catches. If they did, then probably just few misfields. The runs would have been lesser, of course. At least another, I think, 15 runs or so. But nevertheless, they have picked up a prize wicket. Sitpriya departs. Pasinda Pereira is the catcher. This is a welcome wicket. They needed it badly. Isuru Sampath is the new batter to join Tariq Nazia. As Sitpriya departs for a well-made 78. 10 fours, 2 sixes. Fantastic innings. Isuru Sampath, I'll tell you, he can hit the ball, he can tonk the ball. $250 runs, he's got a high score of 36, but he can hit the ball quite powerfully. We saw him bat in the first game. Well worked away, quick between the wickets, goes to the non-striker's end. No, Tariq Nazia, can he find the boundary? Can they get them? Can this pair get them to that 200-run mark? Going to be difficult. 9 deliveries left. You never know, though. A couple of boundaries, the damage will be done. Didn't get hold of it. The intention was to go straight. Much better over here by Prabhash Chaturanga. After being hit for 6 in the first ball, he's come back strongly. Wicket and just 2 singles. Whips it away. Again, a good shot, but straight to the field, either side of him. Probably that would have gone for 4. Went right straight at the fielder. 9 of the over. Final ball coming up. Full toss. Worked away to the onside. Just a single. 10 done. Oh, sorry, 4 was done by Prabhash Chaturanga for 40. He's completed his quota, 19 done, 183 for 6. So there you go. Buddhika Tennakun. Again down the ground. Again a single. What they will want is to find the boundary. 2 in fact. Good run in between the wickets. Isuru Sampath doesn't seem the quickest, but he does the job. That's what matters. He's going to the danger end. 1 for 13. He's been good with the ball. Buddhika Tendakon into his final over. He hasn't bowled that fuller length. You could see just short of a length, not letting the batters get under it and hoik him. Neither has been too short for them to play the pull or the hook. Taking his time here. Oh, goes for the big swing, misses it. Where did that hit? Was it the top of his leg, thigh pad, or on his stomach? Very close there to the stomach area, probably going over the stumps. Good over though. 4 runs off the first 4 deliveries. Hits it in there. Just a run or two maybe once again. They're coming back for 2. Was that a close call? Not given out. Pick up 2 runs. Tariq does here. I think he was home. The umpire though, well, he was going to give it out, then decided not out. I think he was not probably watching that, didn't expect that throw to come in. But I think the right decision was given. That's what matters at the end. Down the leg side wide, the final delivery is bowled such a good over. Tendakon, the final one straight down the leg side. He has to re-bowl it. 190 now. Slow delivery. Had to reach for it. Gets it on towards the onside. 191 is the score. HMB Assurance, after being put into bat by, beg your pardon, after electing to bat first after winning the toss. They've got 191 for the loss of 6 wickets. It has been a very good batting display. They were very slow to start off with. Abhishek Jayawardena, Dasun Abewardena today was not among the runs. But thereafter, that second wicket partnership between Lahiru Sitpri and Pasindu Batum really set the stage. Take a look at the scorecard. Abhishek Jayawardena was out for 12. Dasun Abewardena for 4. But Lahiru Sitpri 78 of 50. And Pasindu Batum 73 of 34. Really set the stage to go and get a big score. Vijay Singh, the captain, came and went. Manchanayaka didn't get many. Nazia towards the end, 8 not out. And Isuru Sampath 3 not out. Got them to 191 for 6. 8 extras. They were fairly decent with the extras today. Commercial credit. Yaqub Faumir, 3 overs for 30. Buddhika Tendakon, 4 overs 1 for 19. He was the pick. Pasindu Pereira went for 44. Vanyarachi went for 43. Dulanga Chatu Maduka just the 1 over. And Prabhash Chaturanga picked up 3 wickets, but they went at 10 runs per over. So Jayawardena and Abewardena, the 2 Wardenas, open in the batting for HMB Assurance. Started off well. That was the first wicket to Wall. Dasun Abewardena. Sitpriya walked in at number 3. Things were looking good at that moment until that was another very good boundary over the mid-off region. This was the wicket to fall, caught and slipped, beautifully bowled. Abhishek Jayawardena caught by Shalita De Silva for Pasindu Pereira. In that partnership, Pasindu Batum join the Smith player. And they really smashed the ball to all parts of the ground. It was first pass in the battle. Really took on the spinners. He was very harsh on the leg spinner, Vanya Vatti. And passing to Pereira. As well as Prabhas Chaturanga. For 5 hits. Good thing about passing the battle is he likes to go straight. Very rarely you see him playing these paddle sweeps, river sweeps. What he does well is use his power to go between long on regions. And short boundaries here, he trusts himself, trusts his power. At the other end, it's clear. He was in the strong as well. So these two should get their way. Brilliant partnership. So this is half century passing the pattern. 116-run partnership between those two. It was the wicket of the skipper. He came and went. LBW to Prabhas Chaturanga. But the Cypriot just continued to miss fields. Really rule those opportunities. Saw quite a few of them going right through the legs of the fielders on the boundary. That really didn't help their cause at all. There you go, another one. This was the wicket of Manchanaika. He was dropped as well. So he departed for 5. Vikram Nazia came in. Priya departed thereafter, caught on the boundary. And the last shot, Nazia and Sampath got them to 191 for 6 in 20 overs. So 192 will be the target, the big one for Commercial Credit.
In the heart of Colombo, where
tea, bubble tea, gourmet burgers and so much more from 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Welcome to the MCA Coffee Lounge.
in the heart of Colombo.
We've got something new for you here at MCA. Serving fresh coffee, tea, bubble tea, gourmet burgers and so much more from 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day.
Welcome back to the live action on Sportylk. Now, Commercial Credit will have to chase down a target of 192 from 120 deliveries. A huge task ahead of them. HNB Assurance batted brilliantly. The partnership between Pasindu Pathum and Lahiru Sitpriya was a mammoth one. More than 100 runs between them in a quick time. Got the game away from Commercial Credit, but now Commercial Credit are out with the bat. It's about the start. It's about the starting partnership. Isuru to start off the bowling for HNB Assurance. We are still getting ready. This is the captain, Dulanjana Vijay Singha of HNB Assurance. Couldn't do much with the bat today, but his course did the job for them. A mid-wicket and long on to start off with. And Isuru Sampath to bowl his off spin first up. Trying to get that single, but the non-striker is not responding. Chanaka and Nilusha are the new batters. The opening batters for Commercial Credit. That was on the back foot. Isuru Sampath, a thinking bowler who has taken a lot of wickets in this tournament. Chanaka Wanigasekara, 21 matches for him so far. Going down the ground and over the head of Isuru Sampath. That's a boundary and gives us indications about their positivity in this reply. Hit hard down the ground. The amount of runs they score in the power play is all important. They can't afford to stand there and look for options. They got to try everything. They got to risk their wickets to get these runs. That's how T20 cricket is handled. 4 runs so far in this over. 3 deliveries completed. Chanaka Wanigasekara, 270 runs for him. Highest runs of 67. Strike rate of 91. They might need someone who can score runs at 150, 160. No single again. Isuru Sampath is bowling well. Just that boundary in the third delivery. 26 matches for Isuru Sampath, 34 wickets. So he's a genuine wicket taker, and that economy is under 5. That means he's a miser. Shot and pulled. 6 signalled by the umpire. The first boundary and the first 6 in the same over. The first over of this innings. Clear indications by Commercial Credit. This is what we would love to see. The perfect reply. The aggressive approach and positive intent. No run there to end the over. 10 runs off it. Commercial Credit, 10 for no loss. They've got some reasonable batting to come. Shalita De Silva, Sanchana Lanka, Yakub Faumir, Dulanga Chatumaduka. But the opening partnership is all important, as I said before. Now Dasis Manchanayaka is with the ball. The left armer to bowl to Nilusha Uttamadasa. 21 matches, 352 runs, highest of 55 not out. Strike rate has to improve if they are to win this match. Now this is Manchanayaka, a genuine wicket taker. 31 matches, 25 wickets, best of 4 for 17 in the previous match, including a hat-trick. This lad won the Royal Thomaian big match for Royal a few years back. Starting off with a boundary, Nilusha Uttamadasa is showing intent. This is very good. They got to keep this positive intent throughout this innings. Manchanayaka changing his angle. Well fielded, a good chase by the fielder, good commitment. This is what they need at the early stages. Manchanayaka still trying to get the hold of it. Still looking how the batters are reacting. Swept and swept well. Strong hit from Nilusha Uttamadasa. He's off to 10 runs in 3 deliveries. Right in the gap. And hit hard. 10 off 3 for Nilusha Uttamadasa. Not concerned about Dasis Panchanayaka's previous heroics. Good delivery. It went on with the arm. No spin there. Good take by the keeper as well, Sangeet. Some spin this time around for Dasis Panchanayaka. 10 runs so far in this over. Good approach by both of these batters. They've got 20 runs in the first 2 overs. No run there. 2 overs completed, 20 for none.
In the heart of Colombo, where
20 for none. Chanaka and Nilusha are showing intent as Tariq Nazir is on the attack with the ball. 61 matches, quite a lot of experience behind him. 92 wickets, best bowling of 4 for 9. Float up on the offside, doesn't matter, says Chanaka, and scores a boundary of the first delivery. It was in between that gap between 2 short covers, a short mid-off and a cover. They are chasing down a target of 192. As I said before, a quite dramatic this will be if they can chase this down. Underage, a good throw would have got him. 2 runs completed. Chanaka moves up to 16 off 8. The required run rate is under 10. Trying to play it down the ground. Well float up delivery by Tariq Nazir. He's asking the batter to hit down the ground. This is the important part of bowling, left arm spin. Invite the batter to drive against you and push one through in between the bat and the pad. That was faster. No flight there. Good bowling. 6 runs so far in 4 deliveries. Dulanjana Vijayasinghe giving some advices. He is the captain. Steps back and looking to hit it over the short mid-wicket fielder. 2 dot deliveries on the trot. Now the pressure is back on the batsman. No single there. Good fielding. The fielders are on the attack. They are converging from everywhere. That ends the over. 3 overs completed. 26 for none. Commercial Credit require 166 runs more in 102 deliveries. Now the captain himself, Dulanjana Vijayasinghe, is going to bowl the 4th over. He is a thinking cricketer, an experienced cricketer. Played in the Legends tournament as well in India with Sri Lankan legendary players. No run. The throw was to the non-striker's end. Two dot deliveries to start off with. Dulanjana Vijayasinghe. Oh, lots of spin. And called wide. Dulanjana is surprised. Ooh. In there, that was just short of that fielder, Tariq Nazir. Inches short. You got to put your best fielders there. Now, a change in the fielding. Two runs so far in this over. 4 deliveries completed. 3 deliveries completed to be exact. Shorter this time. No run. Dulanjana Vijayasinghe doing the job with his off spin. Now the pressure is building up. Short, and it's in the air. Two fielders are coming towards it. And the throw was straight onto that batter, Nilusha. Oh, that's unlucky. Unfortunate incident. Luckily, he wore his helmet before he came to bat. Dangerous. Dulanjana to bowl his last delivery in this over. Still a dot ball. 4 overs completed. A very good one by Dulanjana Vijayasinghe. Just 3 of it. 29 for none. Tariq Nazir is continuing, bowling his second over. He was very economical in the previous over, 6 runs off it. Now, HNB Assurance are pulling back things. As I was saying it, this is out of the ground. Huge hit by Chanaka. He got the invitation and he said, "All right, sir." This is one of the biggest hits in this game by Chanaka. Cross batted down the ground and goes for 6. A massive hit. He doesn't mind playing horizontal. Oh, strong hitter. Is Chanaka. Got the invitation again. Tariq Nazir tossed it up. And the batter Chanaka couldn't find the length. Couldn't find where it was dropping on. Now a slog sweep. And that goes for 6 as well. Third 6 in this over. Wow. What a hit by Chanaka. He's on 35 of 19. He's taking it on. Not afraid to hit down the ground and square of the wicket as well. 3 sixes so far in this over. A dot ball to end. 18 runs off it. After 5 overs, Commercial Credit chasing down a target of 192 are on 47 for no loss.
In the heart of Colombo.
So Pasindu Bathum, he was the hero with the bat for HMB Assurance. Can he do it with the ball? Can he break this partnership? Lots of experience, 46 wickets, 5 for 40. Economy rate, just 5.13. That's really good. Now, could he be the changer or the game changer for HMB Assurance? The rest of their bowlers have leaked runs. Current run rate over 10 runs per over. The current run rate just over 8 runs per over. Required run rate 10 runs per over. First ball has been hit down the ground. So we are seeing some medium pace. This is excellent batting so far. Credit to Commercial Credit. It must be given when it's due. It's not easy when you're coming and chasing 192 for victory. You need to go from ball 1 onwards, and they've done that. Required run rate just about 10. Current run rate 8.543. They have been maintaining that right throughout this first 6 overs. So the two batters out there. Nilusha and Chanaka Wanigasekara. He's out there at the moment with Nilusha Utmadasa and Chanaka Wanigasekara, the two batters for Commercial Credit. So Pasindu Bathum can bowl the hard ball, quick, strong run up, and that's right through everybody. The batter missed it, missed the stump, so did the wicketkeeper. It was a difficult take, kept a bit low, signaled as buys. Now these are the runs, this is the luck Commercial Credit wants to. Look at that, yes, it was a difficult one for the wicketkeeper, no chance. That just swung back at the right hand. All they need is runs. They don't matter how it comes. Right in the block hole. Chanaka Wanigasekara trying to whip it away. He should be careful. He's missed a couple of deliveries now. Dragged his length back. It's been a very good over. When you take out those two or the 4 buys, it has been excellent stuff. Again, hits it down the ground. Towards the long on. Very good stuff by Pasindu Pathum. He's a good cricketer. First over for him, just 2 runs, 7 done, 58 without loss. Ran 34 of 78. The task is huge, but nothing is impossible. I'll tell you, if the way they're going, certainly possible. Not easy, but can be done. So Milinda Sanjay, 81 wickets, 4 for 20 is best. Lots of experience. Once again, a very good economy rate. That's a 5.20. Starts off with a wide though. The right arm leg spinner gets under it. That's out of here. Wanigasekara once again launching that one out of the park. He's moved to 43 in quick time. Just 26 balls. He's really packing a punch here for Commercial Credit. But can he keep going? Remember, the target is huge. It's 192. So they need Wanigasekara to just keep going. Keep scoring runs. Senanandavira once again in action, our match referee. Lots of duty today because there's been a lots of sixers and a lots of lost balls. It's been going out of the park. First when HMB Assurance were batting, and now when Commercial Credit is batting. Sixers gallo. This innings itself, we have had lots of sixers, I'll tell you. So far, 5 sixers have been hit in this innings by Wanigasekara. We had 8 sixers in the HMB Assurance innings, 2 by Sitpriya and 6 sixers by Pasindu Pathum. So that's 13 sixers so far in the game in 27 overs. That's a lot of hitting. Lots of work for the umpires and the match referee and the bowlers. They are paying the price. Didn't get hold of it. Nilusha has to keep rotating the strike as well and find the boundary whenever possible. 15 of 17. He needs to be up there with a minimum 100 strike rate. 27 overs, Sampath. Not 23. The next one down the leg side. Called wide. 13 sixers in 27 overs. So strain down the leg side. Driven down towards long off. Just a single. Thirteen extras. So we have had a 23 fours. Ah, that's out, is it? Well, what's happened here? Big mix up. against the run of play. HMB Assurance have got the breakthrough. It was short, it was wide, he had to reach for it. Hit it on the offside. The non-striker was ball watching. And later they decided to go. What an attempt in the field. Brilliant fielding. Absolute superb commitment in the field. And the first wicket has been taken by HMB Assurance through a run out. Commercial Credit will be disappointed. This pair was going so well. 69 for 1. So Sanchana is the new batter who is coming to bat. So it will be the new batter Sanchana who will be on strike. The run out happened at the striker's end. Cut away towards the backward point. Sanchana Lanka is the new batter. We'll see how he's going to get going today. You feel that Chanaka Wanikasekara has to be there right till the end. Once again that field, that short extra cover. Looking to put in the dive. 12 runs off that over. 8 done. 70 for 1.
In the heart of Colombo.
So Manchanaka's first over went for 10. He's been introduced back into the attack. Picked up a hat-trick in the other game the other day. They'll need him to bowl much better than what he did earlier. That's his Manchanaka. Slightly short. Gets away with it. Target 192, so still 122 runs required. 12 overs in hand. It's a long way to go. But if you could do it, I can do it. That's the way Commercial Credit should go. Think about the game. They already got off to an excellent start. So they have in it, we may call it. Way outside that off stump. Manchanaka down on one knee, sweeps towards mid-wicket. Samantha Sanchana Lakshan, Manchanaka the bowler. This is a much better over. Gives it a bit of air. So Sanchana Lanka hasn't got going yet. Cannot get this required run rate to climb much more. It's over 10 at the moment. They need to keep it in that region. Once it gets to 12, 13, it's going to be difficult. A good over. 9 done. 72 for 1. So passing the Batum. Excellent first over. But this one has gone for 4 outside the off stump. Vanika Sekara. Big swing at that one outside the off stump. Flays at it. It is run down to the boundary quickly. Cannot to afford to bowl there. That's a mistake by passing the Batum. No cover, no protection outside the off stump. That was loose. Needs to target the stumps. 116 of 65. Just 31 balls, 5 sixers, 3 fours. So 42 of his runs of 49 have come in boundaries. Good half century. Very well played. He struck the ball really well, Vanika Sekara. He's played a very good knock. Applause from the dressing room. Rightly so. He's kept them in the game with his innings. Still that required run rate over 10. But not impossible because they're going at over 8 runs per over continuously. Couple of good overs, a couple of 15 run overs, and that net run rate will come down. But he needs the support from the other end. Sachana Lanka cannot be playing too many dot balls. Already 7 balls for his 2 runs. Now he needs to catch up. You need to go at over 100 strike rate. At least 150 strike rate if you're going to chase down this target. Drives through the offside. 2 more deliveries to go, just 6 runs. These 2 deliveries are crucial. They can find the boundary, then they will get the 10 runs which is required to keep them in the game. Outside the off stump. Slow delivery, no pace at it. Big swing at that one. Passing the Batum is a good cricketer, good thinking cricketer. Knows his game, reads the situations well. That's in the block hole. Dugout. Good comeback. Just 7 runs after conceding a 4 of the first ball. 10 done. 79 for 1.
In the heart of Colombo, where
Interesting scenes on display here. As Commercial Credit putting up a huge fight against H&B Assurance. Chanaka Vanigasekara in particular scored his half century of 33 deliveries. Now Dasis Manchanayaka bowling his 3rd over. Vanigasekara putting it away for a single. Now the required run rate is around 11. Still gettable. That's the most important part. Now Sanchana Lanka is playing a supportive role. Manchanayaka conceded 2 singles in the first 2 deliveries. Hit hard. And that's a very good catch by Lahiru Sitpriya. It was well judged. It was near the boundary. These are harder catches to judge. But Lahiru Sitpriya did it to perfection. Chanuka Vanigasekara was trying to hit it over the boundary. That was well judged. But a brilliant innings by Chanaka Vanigasekara. Scored 52 of 36. Caught Lai Rusitpriya. Bowled Dasis Manchanayaka. Now the players are having a drink in the middle. Chanaka Vanigasekara got them to a flyer. Nothing as such was expected from these batters. But Vanigasekara hit those boundaries, hit those sixes, and approached in a positive way. Commercial credit on 81. Courtesy of that quick inning by Vanigasekara. Prabhash is the new batter. Prabhash Chaturanga. 14 matches, 257 runs in total. Highest runs of 50 not out. Definitely can bat. They need someone who can bat and who can hit those boundaries. River swept. It's going towards the boundary. Good options. Smart move by Prabhash Chaturanga. Getting off the mark with that boundary. There was no fielder around that third man area. Now last ball coming up. Manchanayaka. Concedes another single and ends the over. After 11 overs, commercial credit 86 for 2. (86 for 2) after 11 overs. Now this is the tally. 106 runs more to win of 54 deliveries. We have witnessed a couple of times in modern cricket such incidents where teams have scored runs and won. It's not an impossible task. 106 or 54. Now, change of helmets for Prabhash Chaturanga as Milinda Sanjay is coming back to bowl his second over. Conceded 12 runs in the first over. Commercial credit chasing down a target of 192. They've got 9 more overs and 106 runs required. Dulanjana Vijayasinghe now with the keeping gloves. Good take by the newly appointed wicket keeper. Oh, well tossed up this time by Milinda Sanjay. A typical leg spinner's delivery. This is what he should be doing more often. Above the eyes of the batter. Now 2 dot deliveries to Prabha Chaturanga. Again, a tossed up delivery on his legs. Pasidu Pathum is there at square leg boundary. 1 run. Now Sanchana Lanka has been there for 9 deliveries. He's got to take a move on. One of these batters will have to act as the aggressor. Couldn't find the gap there. Abhishek Jayavira is rightly positioned at extra cover. It's in the gap, but there's a fielder at sweeper. Just the 2 runs in this over so far. 1 more delivery to end the over. Can Milinda Sanjay do it? Well, tossed up again. In the air and in the gap. And over the boundary as well. It's a 6. Spoilt the numbers of the over. It was an unnecessary full toss gifted away by Milinda Sanjay. Good for the batting team. 12 overs completed, 94 for 2.
At the Mercantile Cricket Association, passion for the game starts young. The MCA Academy welcomes boys and girls under 13, 15 and 17. We go beyond the basics, teaching them leadership, public speaking and the importance of sportsmanship. The MCA Academy, nurturing champions, one game, one lesson at a time.
Manchanayaka to continue. Sanchana Lanka sweeps. And that's a bad misfield. Oh no. He was rushed in. Didn't judge the spin of the ball. There you go. He overran it. Now 94 to win of 47. Manchanayaka running after it. And prevents the batters from getting the second. 5 runs so far in the first 2 deliveries. The required run rate is above 12. The current run rate is around 8. Full toss. Hit hard and hit long. The umpire is questioning the spectators over there. But from here, it seemed, yeah, that was a 6. It seemed a 6 from over here. Now 11 runs in the first 3 deliveries. It was a gift. Nicely dealt with by the batter. He could have gone for a single. These dot deliveries are going to hurt them if the game goes to the wire. Two dot deliveries on the trot. Full toss again, inviting the batter to go after him, and the batter accepts the invitation and goes over the boundary at long on. Another 6, the second 6 in this over. That was over that fielder. End of the 13th over, 111 for 2.
In the heart of
111 for 2. Milinda Sanjay to continue. Sanchana Lanka scores another single. We are at an interesting stage of the game. It can go both ways. The batting team, the fielding team. It could be a matter of wickets or it could be a matter of boundaries. Another boundary for Prabha Chaturanga. This is positive batting by both of these batters. It was right in between that gap between extra cover and short mid-off. Five runs scored in the first two deliveries. Tossed up again. This time he's not able to get that single. So the importance of that single cannot be denied. They've got to hit that boundary and get that single as well. Another dot delivery. Now Milinda Sanjay is coming back. Dhulanjana Vijayasinghe from behind the stumps, giving all the advices to the youngster. No difference. Another dot delivery. 3 dot deliveries consecutively now. One more delivery to go in this over. 5 runs so far. Got to finish off well. Coming down the wicket and turning it away to that gap between mid-wicket and square leg. Gets that boundary. Brilliant pickup by Prabha Chaturanga. Went towards that boundary. 120 completed for 2 wickets. Now the required run rate is exactly 12. The tally, 72 runs of 36 deliveries. Can they make it? Matter of boundaries, a matter of singles as well. So they have scored those boundaries in the last few overs. They can score 2 boundaries and over and score the singles in the rest of the deliveries. Or a 6 and 5 singles would do 11 runs. That's how the calculation must be done. Now Tariq Nazir is back to bowl his third over. 24 runs conceded in the 2 overs he bowled. Well float up. Dhulanjana encouraging him to bowl the same delivery. Sanchana Lanka looks a strong hitter. But still, he's been playing the supportive role. It's in the air. A chance. Oh! Not a mistake that the captain would appreciate. He had the sunglasses on. He had the cap on. No excuses there. You got to take those catches. That was Abhishek Jayavira. A bad mistake. Good delivery. The non-striker was halfway down the track and completed the single. 3 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. 69 runs to win. 33 balls left. An interesting game. A crucial stage we are in. Nazir runs in. No run there. All these dot deliveries are like gold for the fielding team. Got to hit that boundary. Walking onto the offside. Trying to hit it on that leg side. Not managing to do so. 2 dot deliveries on the trot. 3 runs so far in this over. A brilliant over so far. A reverse sweep. 2 fielders converging on it. Just a single. Good over comes to an end. Just the 3 runs of it. 123 for 2.
So 69 of 30. Over 2 runs per delivery. The required run rate over 2 runs, 12 runs per over, it's 13.80. Current run rate has been hovering around that 8 run mark. They haven't been able to get over that. Prabhash on 32. Sanchana on 14 of 18. He really needs to get going here. Oh, is that an excellent catch? I think it is. Milinda Sanjaya has got his first wicket. Sanchana Lanka trying to go big, has held out too long on. He wasn't able to find the boundary regularly. You needed to go and overrun a ball when your required run rate was hovering around 12. Good catch. That was deep in. Got his hands under it. Excellent work. That's the type of fielding that could change the complexion of a game. Tariq Nazia. Very well done. Very well taken indeed. Prabhash is on 32 of 19. He's striking the ball really well. They need everybody who comes in there to just go for it. Go for glory. 14.79 now with a dot ball and a wicket. So 2 dot balls so far in this over. Charlita Silva, left-hander. Highest score of 84. Good runs, 450. Strike rate of 139. Now this is interesting. Can Charlita emulate that 139 strike rate? If he does, I'll tell you, Commercial Credit will get close to this target. All they need is a good 30 or 40 from him at that strike rate. Interesting battle. Commercial Credit haven't died wandering. They have given a go at this total from ball number 1. The power play especially got over 50 runs. It's been an interesting battle here. Not easy for the bowlers. The batters have had a field day. That's a good delivery. Full. Looking to work it on the onside. Comes down the track, hits it straight back past the bowler. Is that out at the non-strikers and is run out? Milinda Sanjaya was brilliant, I'll tell you. It's all happening out there in the center. He needed to react quickly. Good awareness. That was powerfully struck, I'll tell you. Back to the bowler. Take a look at that. Came down the track, hit it back at the bowler. He did well to react and throw at the wicket-keeper's end, and he was found short of the ground. Wicket-keeper got the bails off quickly. Prabhash Chaturanga has been run out. Dhulanjana Vijay is behind the stumps now. The captain, that's an important breakthrough. That's a very, very important breakthrough because he was batting so well. Now 2 new batters at the crease. Pasinda Pereira has come in. He'll have to improve on the strike rate drastically if he's going to go at these runs. This has been a brilliant over. Absolutely brilliant. Just the 1 run of the over. 2 wickets in it as well. 1 through a run out. Fantastic by Midinda Sanjay. His 4 was 1 for 31. 16 and 125 for 4.
In the heart of Colombo,
in the air, but save Isuru Sampath into his second over. First over went for 10. They need to bind the boundary regularly here. The required run rate is jumping up each and every ball. 17 runs per over required. Trying to go big. Intention was clear, but didn't make contact. The wickets of the set batters at crucial times. That's where Commercial Credit have faltered. Quickish delivery outside the off stump, called wide. He's trying to bowl flat, quick. Giving it any air at all, Isuru Sampath. Once again a repeat of the last one. That was not a replay. It was 2 wides and 2 deliveries. Slices it and is out caught. Almost a collision, but a wicket to Isuru Sampath. 5th wicket goes down. So Charlotte De Silva goes, caught by Nasir. He's been good in the field. Sampath picks up his first wicket, 128 for 5. So Isuru Sampath 1 for 13 over 1.3 overs. 2 wides and a wicket. Buddhika has come into bat. Seems now it's way too much to do for Commercial Credit. They gave it their all, but falling away now in the last few overs. They haven't had the set batters to carry them through. The difference was, we'll come back for 2. For HMB Assurance, passing the Bathum went on to make that 78, and Lahiru as well went into the 70s. You see, they continued batting as much as possible. 2 big innings in the contracts of the game. And another one goes for the slog sweep into the bucket there. So Isuru Sampath is a wicket taker. Buddhika trying to go over the top, didn't get hold of it, dragged it on the onside. And the fielder did well, juggled, but got it in the second attempt. So 130 for 6. Big swing at it. Didn't time it at all. No power behind the shot. Neither did he get the distance. So 17th over, final delivery coming up. Excellent over once again. Brilliant performance by Isuru Sampath here to contain at this stage. Just conceding 5 runs in that over and picking up a wicket as well. 17 run, 130 for 6. So 62 of 18 is the requirement. Passing to Pathum onto passing to Pereira onto Danilo is on 0. Passing the Pathum is the bowler. So once again we have the 2 passing those against each other. It was vice versa in the earlier innings. Passing the Pathum was batting. Passing the Pereira was bowling. Small hold up there. I think the stumps, adjusting the stumps a bit. Probably a bit quicker, crooked. This square leg umpire coming around. So 3 overs to go in this game. And that will be a boundary. So much needed that one. Just using the pace of the bowler. Going to that point region. Fielder put in the boot, but could not stop it. So down at Panipidia, a big and easy win for Emma Kemi. They have totally outplayed Ceylon Tobacco. Ceylon Tobacco just 77 all out. And Emma Kemi have got those runs in just 9.5 overs. It has been a very good run chase for them out there. So things haven't gone Tobacco's way. Here the fight goes on. They need the sixers to gallow here. Commercial Credit. That's over the top. Inside out over extra cover. Good shot. Very good shot. Using the pace of passing the Bathum with an offer. So 2 boundaries of the over, both through that offside. This time over extra cover. Slow delivery, goes for the big one. Good change of pace. Called wide. Bowler seems a bit surprised. He thought that was a good delivery. I think that swung after it went past the stumps. The umpire signaled wide from where the wicketkeeper collected. But I thought that went inside that crease and it swung away after it passed the stumps. But nevertheless, wide given. Gain goes over the top, but this time he's dropped it. Got both hands under it. We thought he caught it for a while, but once he hit the ground, the ball has spilled out. So life for Pacido Pereira. It was a difficult one, but a good effort. Just the 2 deliveries so far in the over. Sorry, 4 deliveries in the over. 1 wide, 2 to go. That's a good looking shot, but has he got the distance? Well. It's all happening out there. Looking to hit it over the offside, up and over was Danilo. Got a good piece of it. Square of the wicket, just front of square on both sides. It can be the longest boundary. Probably another part of the ground that would have gone for 6. But that was well taken. Danilo 1 near Rachi goes. Sangit Peer is the catcher. Passing the Pathum has picked up a wicket. 7 down now. Commercial credit. Dulanga is come out to bat. Dulanga Chatu Maduka. Daniru 1 near Rachi departs. So it seems curtains now for commercial credit. The tally almost impossible. HMB just sticking to their basics. They knew they got a good score on the board. Didn't get overphrased by the situation. That's worked away beautifully. Confident looking shot. Look at that. Top notch. Takes it from outside off stump and whips it away towards Sportylk for 4. First ball he faced there. Dulanga Chatumaduka. 18 done, 144 for 7. So 48 of 12 deliveries. 24 runs per over. They have to deal in 6s and 4s here. That's what happens when you get a good score on the board. Early. Batting first. Scoreboard pressure comes in. Looking to go big. Out caught. Manchanayaka takes it. Comes under it comfortably. Another one for Isuru Sampath. Can't blame the batters. They have to go for everything. Pasinda Pereira trying. But falling short. Didn't get the distance. Got under it. Safe hands of Manchanayaka. 144 for 8. Outside the off stump. Gets a single. Isuru Sampath just going through his down the leg side, looking to work it. Wheel for a caught behind, disallowed. Floated outside the off stump, takes it from outside the off stump as well. Another good attempt in the field, but could not get under it. He's been diving around there, that fielder. Isuru Sampath almost had his 4th wicket. He's been very good with the ball today. Almost got that. He finishes off his overs for today. He's bowled 3 overs, picked up 3 for 18, 19 done, 147 for 8.
In the heart of Colombo, where dreams are...
Goes for the slug. Oh, that's a good catch. Tariq Nazia into the attack to bowl the final over. And Pasindu Pathum once again in the act. He's been sensational this game with the bat, with the ball, and now with the field. Cannot leave him out of the game. Nazia getting the final over. Goes for the big one. Almost had it over the line. Needed a special effort. That was a good one. Very well taken indeed. Another one goes. 9th wicket down at 147. Chandrasekhara departs for 2. Looking to go big, looking to go big, looking to... he's got him, I think. He's out, caught behind, outside edge. And a brilliant wicket keeping too. Dulanjana Vijayasinghe, the skipper. How good he has been behind the stumps, I'll tell you. This is another super win by HMB Assurance. They are 4th on the trot. Batting first today, made 191, had to defend it. One-handed, takes that catch. Commercial Credit were off to a brilliant start, but they didn't get unrattled. They kept their composure, kept their cool. Just bowl to their strengths. And it's a good side. Some very good cricketers, mature cricketers, experience, talent. And HMB Assurance to me looked one of the best, if not the best sides so far in this F Division competition from what I have seen. Commercial Credit though, they came out fighting. They did their best, I'll tell you. At one time, probably mid-innings as well, they were in the game looking down to chase this target. It was always around 12 runs per over. And they kept going at it, but soon as it started to increase, when their wickets fell, the set batters got out. It was just too much for them. They'll have to go back to the drawing boards. They have lost their third game now. Commercial Credit find it difficult to qualify for the next round. Vanika Sekara wasn't good. 52 of 36. Nilusha Utmadasa 16 of 18. Sanchana Lanka was a touch slow. 14 of 19. But Prabhash Chaturanga, he was very good today. 3 sixes, 3 fours. It is 32 of 21. Then the others didn't contribute much. De Silva 1. Pereira 11. Tennakoon 2. 1 Arachi was out without scoring. And Chatu Maduka just a 5. Hirusha Chandrasekhar 2. And Faumir went without scoring. 12 extras. Bowled out for 147. Isuru Sampat 3 for 18 right at the top. He was brilliant. Manchanayaka was expensive today. 1 for 36 of his 4. Tariq Nazia picked up a wicket as well. So did Pasindu Pathum. Dulanjana Vijay Singh bowled the 2 overs. After that did the wicket keeping duties. And Sanjay picked up 1 for 31. So we'll take a look at the highlights of this innings. Came to chase 192, and their openers got them off to a good start, especially Chanaka Vanikasekara. He was in brilliant form. He hit 5 sixers on his way to a half century. Nilusha at the top supported him well with a good solid 16. But HMB managed to keep chipping away, picking up wickets at regular intervals. And Manika Sekara showed his raw power, taking on the bowlers, hammering them to all parts of the ground. There's a brilliant going at one time. Those are the big hits. Was that a very, very important run out of Prabhash Chaturanga. He was out for 32. That was a game changer. And kept trying. Commercial Credit. Kept going. There were a few misfields, but overall HMB Assurance were good in the field with some very good catches. The boundaries of the leg spinner. Got a long highlight package, a lot of 6s and 4s. There were 2 runouts in that innings. That was a good catch as well. Pasindu Pereira struck a couple of boundaries. And that was another good catch on the boundary by Sangit Piris. He did well. The wickets started to tumble towards the India wickets of Isuru Sampath. Excellent catch by Pasindu Pathum on the boundary, and the final one by the wicketkeeper, the skipper, Dunanjana Vijay Singh. So there you go. 191 for 6 is what HMB Assurance got. Sitpriya 78, Pasindu Pathum 73. They were brilliant. 3 for 40 for Chaturanga. He had a good game. and chasing down that target. 147 all out. Wanikasekara was good, 52 of 36. So was Chaturanga, 32 of 21. Isuru Sampath 3 for 18. Tariq Nazir 2 wickets and Manchanayake 1. HMB Assurance winning by 44 runs. So we will be back again in a few days' time. February 4th, Independence Day. There will be a couple of games, or 4 games in fact happening, and a couple of venues around Colombo. We'll be back with you in this F Division tournament, coming to you live on Sporty.lk. Till then, it's a goodbye from all of us.